Hello, happy Thursday. I hope you're well, that you're having a good week so far. Say hello in the comment section. Let me know where you're tuning in from. The sound must be better now. I just made sure that it is on the right mic because using the computer mic is not always the best. Anyway, let me know if you can hear me well. That'd be cool. I'm just going to check anyway. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Yeah, yeah, perfect. So, hope you're well. Thursday, 8 p.m., as each and every single week, we're meeting here in the Rise and World private community, as well as on Thierry V. Alexander business page, and also on YouTube. For those of you that are in the Rise and World private community, well, we have seen each other earlier at 2 p.m. because we are doing the goal setting challenge, which is the fourth day today. Tomorrow will be the last day. We are concluding this goal setting where you are putting all your goals down for 2022. So happy, so excited for you, because once you have a plan in place, then you can move much faster and with a better focused mind onto whatever it is that you've got to do in order to achieve your desired goals. So, really happy if you're there. If you're not and you want to be part of the goal setting challenge, I will actually put the link in the caption. I completely forgot about this, but I will put the link in the caption. Just type the words goal or challenge in the chat so I can remember to put the link in the caption. If I even if you're on a replay, because in case there's anything happening during the live and I don't see it, at least I'll review the comment afterwards when you're on the replay, and then I will see that the link is perhaps not put, but I will most likely put it. I'll remember. I'll do my best to remember it. So today it is Thursday. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Thierry from thierryvalexander.com, as you can see here, although it's a long link today because I made sure to give you access. Actually, this is the link. There we go. This is the link of the goal setting challenge if you want to register. That is a 5-day challenge. We're already on day 4. However, you'll have access to all the recordings and all the workbooks as well that I'm giving you away every single day for you to put your informations in them and making sure that you're fully supported in the process. Now, every single Thursday we're meeting here at 8 p.m. The reason being is because we're talking about a topic which is linked to the blog of the week that came out on the Monday of each and every single given week. Okay. Today, this week, I've given you access to the blog of this week was 3 questions to help you move the needle in your business much faster. So you can go and get access to this. I'll give you that in a moment. And attached to this blog, you'll have also a 3 steps to business launch or relaunch guide. The most easiest process to launch a business or relaunch a business online, especially, right? And even more so if you are in the home-based business space or social marketing space, affiliate marketing space, or even coaching, anything that is online. Even if you have an offline boutique shop business that you are creating some visibility for online for people to find you, that guide of launch or relaunch is the 3 easy steps to business launch is going to help you massively for people to come to you and ask you more information about what you've got going on. Anyway, I kind of went a bit further into the information I wanted to give you, but every single Thursday we're meeting here at 8 p.m. to talk about a topic, and today it is that topic. So um, I want to make it in alignment. Obviously, um, I never, talk about exactly what's on the blog. Otherwise, I would not make any sense to have a Facebook Live where you can get my attention on a Thursday. And however, here I want to talk about how to move the needle in your business faster, not necessarily the 3 questions. I'm going to give it to you anyway very quickly without diving into them too deep. Yet we'll go on to other things, all right, which are very important, in my opinion, for you to be able to make progress in your business much faster, and for you to have it all good. Okay, so I was going to give you more again, but we'll get into that shortly. So hello, hello, hello. How's it going? I see some of you are joining. So the three questions that I've shared with you, and you can always go back and revisit the blog yourself, because again, there would be no point to do all that if it was for repeating word for word what's on there. But the first question to move the needle faster in your business is everything which is happening in the mind. Okay, so let's be clear. Most of the time, it goes back to what is happening within the mind and within the body. Okay, I think we don't always talk enough, in my opinion, about what we feel within the body. We talk about a lot of mind stuff, personal development, etc., etc. The body, though, is a crucial part for you to be in alignment with what is it that you're trying to achieve. Okay, now the first question is, how can I how can I how can I do blank? How can I blank? How can I make more money? How can I lose weight? How can I find the right opportunity? How can I make sure that I can fit everything in my diary while having space for family and the business and everything around? How can I blank? This is the first question that always helps to um, remove the mind block, or mind blocks if there are more than one, and be more clear minded and focus on the possibilities rather than the negative aspect of what it is that you're going, or as I like to say, growing through. The second question is, what else can I? So the same thing, what else can I blank? What else can I do? What else can I create? What else can I provide? What else can I plan? What else can I? What else can I? That is another question that helps to kind of go over the subconscious, if you may, that is sometimes blocking us at a certain level. Asking this question, like, when you feel like, oh, what can I do, what can I do, or how can I, and when you feel like you're at the end of it, start with what else can I instead. It's a different way, it's an extra word, it's a different word to use, but the brain kind of like is going on to another imaginary aspect of your brain to look for some answers to what it is you're asking. So, what else can I blank? It might not come on the first time, but ask, second time, third time, maybe put yourself a timer that might be even best, because the subconscious again is going to be like, oh my God, I've got so much time to go and to figure out what else I can do. So that is a great tip also, to put a timer when you're going through this exercise. And the last third question is, who is the audience that, and this is really important, that I want, I'm stressing on want, to serve. Not who is the audience that I serve, because sometimes when we're being asked, who is the audience that you're serving? Like, let me know in the chat, who is the audience that you're serving, right? Tell me who is it that you're serving with your opportunity, your product, your services. Now, let's put it on a different one, on the other one, and say, because when we say like, who is it that you're serving, it might be confusing. I remember I was like, I don't know. And then I figured at some point that there was one word missing in that sentence, which is want. Who is the audience that you want to serve? You get to choose. You're in business, you're a business owner, you decide who is it that you want to provide your services, your products, your opportunity, who you want to work with. because obviously you want to make sure you're working and serving the people that you truly want to communicate with. That is the beauty of being in your own business. There are some pros and cons like in everything, but that is a big cons, right? To be able to choose, decide who is it that you want to bring and serve. So decide who is it, because that's going to move the needle in your business much faster once you know. And that might take time, it might evolve as well as you are evolving yourself. So don't get too caught up in it. Don't get too hung up, too caught up into the, oh my god, I don't know, or is it this one or that one. Just go with one and then you refine. And maybe go with one, and I'm talking for myself here as well. Go with one, try this one. If it doesn't work, then nothing is stopping you to go with another um, audience to tweak it. Okay, so these are the three questions, but go back onto the blog. That is Thierry V. Alexander, as you can see right in the bottom, right here. Sorry, I'm like playing with the screen, which is reverse as well. So yeah, go right here, thierryvalexander.com/121 121, because that's the 121 blog that we are on right now, and this is where you're gonna get the info about those three questions and um, 3 easy steps to business launch or relaunch guide that I've mentioned at the beginning. So now, uh, what else can we do to fasten the results, to have better results much faster within the business that you're building? Obviously, one that I could not miss out on today to talk about, because we are right in the middle of it. We are right at this time of the year as well, where it is so relevant, and a lot of people still, surprisingly, in business are missing the point. Obviously, even in personal life, in private life, the concept is the same. But in business, specifically, when you're wanting to make a livelihood and you're also wanting to impact other people, setting goals are crucial. They are non-negotiable, because these are the ones that keeps you on track. But even before getting onto the reason why setting goals are good, I will, in my opinion, what I believe. That's what I've mentioned in the goal setting challenge at the very beginning on day one. Why I'm talking about goal settings rather than, or why I'm talking about goals rather than resolutions. It's because resolutions are very, how to put it, very lightheaded, and they don't really have any structures, right? They are just wishes. People, and I used to be one of them, at the beginning of the year, we are putting all our resolutions like, I want to go to the gym, I want to lose weight, I want to gain weight, I want to have a healthier uh, diet, I want to have a bigger house, I want to make more money, I want to have a new business, I want to get a new job, I want. First, the word I want is uh, uh, um talking like, right? It's a word of lack. Like when we say I want, it shows that I don't have it. Okay, I don't have it, so that puts to the universe that essentially you are lacking of it, and you're expressing that energy. Not the right word to use. Unlike, obviously, if you've been listening, unlike in the what audience it is that you want to serve, perhaps maybe change the word with who is the audience that you choose to serve. Okay, so that is in alignment with what I'm saying here that way. But go resolutions are like just wishy-washy things that we're saying, and we sometimes maybe don't truly want them, at least on an unconscious level, because if we truly want them, we put a plan in action. If we truly want to go on holidays, we are saving the money, we're booking the flight tickets, the hotel, etc. And then, we can say we're in action. Without taking actions, there's no meaning really. Whereas with goal settings allows you to keep yourself on track, to be accountable as well to the activity that you need to be doing. That's another thing I actually share with my goal setting challengers that are in the challenge, on how to focus on activity goals versus the outcome goal. Okay, versus, like, instead of saying, um, I choose to have a new house, which is great. It's a great start. But, you know, instead of focusing on this, then I choose to every day do this or that task, whatever it may be, in order to get that house, okay, to maybe put that amount of money aside, to uh, go on a market research, to connect with some agencies, to, you know, focusing on the activities that you need to do within that timeline that you want to create that goal is going to be much more sustainable for you to stay the course. Why is that? Because it can be so big to attain that goal, to achieve that goal, whichever it may be. Sometimes we have a goal and it feels like, wow, it's great. I'd love to have this or to be that, or, you know, yet it feels unreachable. Whereas if we um reverse the engineering in a way and focus on the little steps, baby steps, on what to do now and tomorrow and the day after, on the day, be present, essentially, be here and now, in here and now, not, in 3 weeks, in 3 months, in 3 years. Yes, have your plans, have your bigger picture, yet focus with what it is today, so that way you've got a clear view of the massive project that you have, and yet you also focus on the roadmap that is going to take you there. Does that make sense? Like, let me know in the chat if that makes sense with you in terms of uh, goal settings, and also the resolutions versus goal setting. So I long left, I long ago left the resolutions go away and started to focus on goal settings, and hence I'm doing this challenge each and every single year, because a lot of people that are still on the resolutions type of wagon, 2 or 3 weeks later, they're out. Like, for example, my partner actually goes to the gym, and on Monday there were so many people at the gym, so many people. He went today already. Today is Thursday, not even the end of the week, and he said it was so much quieter. Not fully back to what it was yet, as in, like, as the regular flow and whatever, but already quieter than it was. And yes, on Monday it was bank holidays here in the UK, so perhaps that was also playing. People were not working and they decided to go to the gym. Yet on previous bank holidays before January, around May and April, there has been some bank holidays and it wasn't that busy. So that just goes to show you that at this time of the year, people are just getting on that wagon very quickly, ta 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 ta. Yet, if they don't have any plan, they just fall off very quickly as well, quicker than actually the plan they've been thinking for a while. They go off much quicker than they got on it, if that makes sense. So this is the reason why actually urging you. I really could not encourage you enough to get onto this goal setting challenge right here. Okay, go on to this link. I will make sure to put it in the caption so you can click it. But if you don't want to wait for me to put it in the caption or in the chat section, just take a screenshot, go on it, write it down, whatever, and register from there. You get all the recordings. Tomorrow is day 5. So come with us. Let's celebrate together. Just come on the live even tomorrow at 2 p.m. if you can. Even though it's the 5th day, you might have to review all the other days. But you can do it afterwards. Yeah, that's fine. Just start where you're at and then, make sure to complete the rest so you can connect all the dots together. All right. So that's what I wanted to share with you in terms of the goal setting, the resolution. But obviously, you know, essentially what I'm trying to say here is that you've got to take action to move the needle much faster within your business. You've got to take action, but also have some self-care. And that I'm taking a breathing at the same time. I've made a stop, like very clear stop in between my two words. Like, you know, I made a blank because I want to make a point here that it is so important to look after yourself. Stop the overwhelm, stop overwhelming yourself with the unnecessary stuff. There are too much stuff around people, too much stuff like physical stuff, but also like, the fluffy things that we don't need, the chat and the people we follow, we might actually not even relate to anymore. The content that we are perhaps, Coucou Maman, my mom saying hi and giving a like, and the certain people maybe that we follow that are irrelevant now. They were relevant at some point but not anymore. Stop the overwhelm, stop it, and get to know and feel what's right to do and what is not right to do for yourself, in your personal life, in your business. Check your inner body, check your mind, check your body. What is feeling good? What's in your comfort zone? And I'm not gonna go too deep on this because we've just got a few minutes more to go, a few more minutes. But stop acting from the outside of your comfort zone because it doesn't feel good. Like, be within your comfort zone and expand your comfort zone, right? Go from what you like doing, what feels good to you, and expand that. Don't go and do things that are not in your comfort zone that you don't like doing, because that's not, if you are building your business online and you are comfortable on Facebook. I'm just going to take a very easy example. You're comfortable on Facebook, but you are really not comfortable yet on Instagram. Then just focus on Facebook. There are like billions of people, enough people for you to make a good business. You don't need to be on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, and all this, especially if you're in the early stages of building your business. Whether you've been for years or just a few months, early stages where you're still building the foundation. Doesn't matter how long ago you started or that you're planning on starting. Start with what feels good. Yeah, drop me a yes or a thumbs up in the comment section. Like, we've got to stop the madness, right? Don't feel pressured by your peers or other people that you see online. Don't compare yourself with someone's chapter 100 with your chapter 10, because you do not know the journey that they've been on and that they are currently on as well, what they're going through and growing through in order to do what they do and to show up. Do you understand? Yes, yes or no? Like, I mean, this is really important to be in tune with yourself. Like, feel where you at. Feel what like have a sense of what feels good when talking to some people, what feels good in the activity that you do, even if you're only on Facebook, for example. I'm going to carry on with this example. And we know now that Facebook always like to take other features from other platforms even and bring them onto Facebook because they want to keep people, right? So whatever works elsewhere, they bring it onto Facebook. For example, the Reels. And then we've got the podcast, or like the kind of Clubhouse voice thing that is coming on as well. You don't have to do it all. If you have a group, a page, and a bit, and your personal profile, obviously, and you feel that the page and the group are too much maintenance for now, stick with your personal profile and expand from there. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't put pressure on yourself. Grow, keep growing, keep learning, keep expanding your comfort zone, but don't go out of it. It doesn't make sense. People that are telling you to get out of your comfort zone, they are making you feel powerless and having to follow them. Do you get it? It's madness. When you do things from within your vortex of of you know of comfort, then you are going to have more joy doing what you do. You're going to wake up, and even the tasks that are, yeah, there are always some tasks that are not going to be your favorite ones from everything that you do. Yet if you are within your comfort zone, you'll do them. Yeah, does that make sense? I hope that the penny drops, because that was quite huge to me to realize and to learn from some great leaders out there that are not wanting to spread the fear and to make people uh, feel diminished, but to grow. And that's me. I love growing. I love helping others grow. And I don't want to be in this wagon of diminishing people. And you only know what you know. At some points, yes, you might have heard me say in the past, get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, go and do what makes you feel uncomfortable. It's not healthy for your mind. And I'm not saying that everything that you're gonna do in your comfort zone is going to be it's going to be easy. It might be challenging at times, but it's gotta be in your comfort zone. What you love doing. What is your, if you may, your zone of genius, and you expand from there. Make sure that whatever you do, challenging or not, difficult or not, if you may, easier or not, that it remains in your zone of genius. That's probably the best way to put it. So let me know if you got valued in the chat, and what is it that you've been taking away from here. I hope that serves you. If it did, of course, feel free to share with your fellow entrepreneurs and whomever you believe needs to have that conversation. And if you are in the Rise and Roll private community, of course, invite them over. They will get all the same value. And furthermore, they will also have access to the goal setting challenge. So once again, if you want to be on the wagon of goal setting, on setting your goals rather than being on flimsy resolutions, then just drop the word goal or challenge in the chat, and directly you can actually go without dropping anything if you like, or go on to this link over here that I'm also going to put in the caption and register. You get all the recordings, lifetime access, as well as the workbooks that you can review at any time. You can fill them in digitally, or you can print them out and keep them on your desk as well. So on that note, let me just check if we have any questions or anything, any comments. Not here. Yeah, we've got my mom saying I am wonderful. Let's put it here. She is. Tu es formidable. You are wonderful. Thank you, mom. Merci, maman. So great. Well, on that note, thank you so much for connecting, for tuning in on a regular basis. So happy to have you in the one, two, three goal setting challenge. If you are, I am sending you love, kindness, success, and compassion all the time, always, at any time, whenever you need it. This is a wrap, and I shall see you on the next Facebook Live, blog episode, wherever it is, or perhaps on the goal setting challenge last day tomorrow. This is a wrap. Have a great evening, great end of the week, and beautiful weekend ahead. You take care. Bye bye bye.